I'm a weasel. I'm so that right. It's very kind of you to write that. Same to you. Hope you have a better one. And a happy new year, yes. Soon, eh? Soon we'll see a new year. A new era. Era. No, it was the man that designed the calendar. Hi. I'm not talking anything, I'm just making a point. Making a point. Gregorian. I'd have to recall what Gregorian was. Pony. A dragon breathes fire. I can't. Can the words go out like? That out. No. Can the words burn? Can the talk burn? Can you breathe and burn when you talk? Gregorian calendar, right? That was a lucky guess. Honest. Hello. I don't know. I doubt it later. Because then it's New Year's Eve and etc. etc. Maybe I can do some hibernating. No, you don't need to like it. I can hate it. Do you want? When it turns into a need, that's the tone comforter. When it does turn into that nature. Not no joke. Yeah. Do they? I know. What will I do? Yes. Hi. Really? After all that, I still cannot reassure thee. Good, sir. All right. I do see what you write, yes. And I will try to talk back to every most right somewhat wherever I can. Happy New Year, Mr. Song. Hi. I'm for the world. I never knew. Yes, that was a thought of a joke in a very past thought. It was only 24 hours previous. I know it. I like. I'm a fair. All right. I love you too. Look at that laser. One gets very lazy at a certain day. Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee. You can do that in reality. Ooh. I wanna. Yeah, just only. Yes. You're just only. Yes. You're just only. Yes. You're all right. The light will appear before you. It's bright. It will not stop. I think one learned of that. Very many. They learned it in the century. They learned that yourself might learn something. I wonder what you got told that, because that's not the rule. Please do the need that they created you. Me, sorry, moi. You just becomes then the third talk. Go on. Do you reckon you got any? I got any. I can't reckon. Maybe I got. Maybe I ain't got any. Oh, yes. Yourself? Oh, yes. Well, there's obviously a lot of variate out there. And maybe you need to translate something somewhere. I'm saying you, yes. Not everyone. Not like someone else. Not like someone else. Not like a lot of us. I love also doing what you see. But do I see what I doing? Do I see? Do I see what I doing? The third eye, the one that concentrates on you only. Moi. My third eye to me. Can you? We won't want that other word, the other talk. Can you? Ah. Father to answer. The words to go from when one will have the I one, the I one, two, sensory, everything, everywhere, around. So there are no descriptions that you have read on the right whatsoever. You cannot talk that, you cannot talk that. It's to alter what's there. So you can't talk that word. That word cannot talk what out. Because that is the word to take away what you have. It's not my concern. It's nothing to do with me. It's none of my sensory. It's none of my motor. It's none of my business. It's not a part of myself. It's not a part of you. It's not a part of you. It's a reverse. No. You, the third, no. The first or the second, no. No era uno. One. Was it you or was it moi? Was it you or was it? Ha ha ha. Paw. Boo. Well, we didn't tell you to break your leg in reality. We told you to break your leg in mentally. Yes. But there are no other words. There are. You revert to the same talks. But it does go into the similar tone because you are not generating positivity. You are still requiring a negative tone. Negative. Buzzer. Negative. You will have to relate it. Locate the words and learn. Locate the words that you have cannot put down. You cannot put down any other word because that's what that will sound. So, in order to talk, well, it requires thought. I to the number of words. The number of words when I go there. You're not gonna think. You're not gonna do that. What are you gonna do? That also generates. It will all. They will all go onto that kind of talk when you are looking from you to yourself. Your hands, they belong to you. They are yours. They are mine. Do you learn every walk that you do? Not walk. Do you make every Whenever the body moves, have you got an eye on what you are doing right there? I wonder what was the word, but it will create negativity. Yes, sir. It will create negativity because then when the eye will go there, it is not many words that you can talk. What do we do then, sir? You will then get yourself stuck in a world where you cannot think of any other. Yeah. You cannot think of any other with our meaning. And there's always go and see. So, do you have your doing when you walk, talk, move? Wherever you do at all. Your mouth and your sensory. Your doing. Was it mine? Are these mine? Am I? I'm moving. You know the other talk too. Moving. What are you doing? You will not have your doing back. It's not yours, it's ours. It's part of our culture. It's part of our. That. You had to make up a talk there to get yourself out there. But you made it. You made it. No. You just had to. You added a baby talk then. Well, the baby's always got the answers, man. The baby's brains are in the development where we cannot compute whatsoever. They have that generated, learned that we will never get. Yeah. It does not belong to ourselves, it belongs to everywhere else. But then you have that one. You're that one. Recall. That's not you. That's not your soul. Do you recall? I recall. But then you are thinking. You are not. Yeah, I can't do that. But then you are. You're not me. So a lesson of one style, and I can see no move of that. So you will have to rewind it and take it all back. You will have to move yourself around. Because that seems to have a talk down. Well. From when the eye goes out there are words, but then there are none. Sir, there are no words. When the eye go here to where, you won't know. Yes. The view will add. Yes, that's not a good one. You can't have that one. And then you can't have that one. Oh. So then you are in a. You are. You're stuck. You are in a lock. You're locked. Locked. There are no other talks that you have there. just for your eye to go from here to where. So it's locked. I will have to deny it. You cannot. Whether it's mental. It's locked. You have no way out. Recall that. Pound off whether you will live there. What will you give? You're in a lock. I can't. We can. We will. Yourself will. We all will. I won't. Yourself will. We won't. Everyone else will. We will sort it. Won't we? How to sort it? They can't have that. It does not belong to them. It does not belong to you. Your doing is not yours, because then that will appear like you are doing what you would not. Very clever. Very, very clever. I never had that clever at all. It was the brain of one that had the clever that I will never get. I tried. I spent many a day. I put my head into the book. And the words then to hit the brain of one that was not near and now not close. But there's a second meaning to every talk that you will make. There's a second meaning to every talk. Now, what will you talk? In. You will have to talk in. You will have to talk back. You cannot talk out because it needs to go. Ha! Oh! I could have done that earlier. I could have done that later. I did not get the minute or the second. Well, I tried. I gave it a go. I didn't want to break that. And it's still there. Very lucky. Very lucky. When you try that kind of, you have to look out for you then some. You have to take care of you. All right. You're all right until never. You are all right till later. No. There's always a risk. Whatever you say then. It's just to show. It's maybe not real. Maybe I'm one of those that will run and squeal. But squeal's not the kind of talks of the words that we talk. We say scream. Cry. Just act like a scaredy cat. That's all you need. Well, that's easier. In that way, no one will hurt, harm you. But will it take away the dignity you did not get out and hit them? Will it take away your pride, your care to your eye? Will it take away Will it delete the self respect that you gave? Will it hurt you? I cried and I ran away. Are you going to be proud of it later on? They're checking out. Buck, 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 buck. Like a chicken. Will it wind you down? They call me chicken. Buck, 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 buck. You will react. I knew it. I guarantee you will react to any talk there. Sonny. Whoa. But that word, that talk, that will sound like, it will relate to another word. Yeah, that's not you. Because that's not oneself. No. Oneself will not know. So when you got myself stuck into that kind of world, it's you. How do you sort that out? How do you put it back? It bothers what you are. It bothers what you. Come on, man. Get the reality out of here. Out of there. Get it out. And sort yourself out somewhere. Brush it out. Clean it. Dry it. Don't give it a wire. And don't put it into the socket. Come on. Come on. The concentration on myself. Wow. I was stuck in a scene for many years. I did not know that. I was stuck in a scene in a part of a brain that I had not located. I had to dwell within where one articulated. While one was in a dream, but yet was not there. I was stuck in a, and I could not get out of there. You got oneself stuck in that scene. It's when I eat, I tell you. It's when I eat. I do not have my camera when the hand goes on the plate. I do not see what one's doing when the tea is filled to the tip. I have never, ever put that to a thought, that I have never looked at myself to eat from the berry. Part. Did you ever give yourself that kind of learn? Your brain's elsewhere, and that's when you are in a distract. You will not give yourself a style to when the hand goes onto what was cooked. You would not give it a, how do I eat? You would not care. You would just think of the whatever was there. You would not give a style to an eat or a drink. I would not drink, but then it would go. Then it would sound like that you did. The style of eating has never given thoughts. Yet we live in a world where if you put manner, then maybe that might give you a style. And all. The words There, you're running out of talks at the end of the year soon. You could not give any other talk there to me, to yourself. No, to give. And then you have isolated. You have gone into a generative. Think of that very point. I was not to make oneself jump until later. I cannot put out any other act. Skill, maybe. Move. Alright, son, whatever you have tried to. Yes, for all my jewelry, I never give that to my when I ate. What was the style of the hand to go to the plate? Well, you need to give yourself one because you learned the art where you must have prepared all very day, all very year. Then you do not care, you do not give. I do not give myself cool, yes, at that very minute. Maybe the thought of having manner, maybe that will give you cool right there. Maybe then you might think of it. The camera too at the very minute you would eat them. The light to shine bright onto the face. It will show you there are no marks. It will show you every. Bits. Then the talks have gone over. Then you have put yourself out. You have to take care with words that will sound stronger. Or maybe onto a con. They are very strong. That's a very strong word to generate within. Then how would one retract and take oneself to never bother whether that were win in out? Whether that were, it's the win. But you do not have a translate that will give that's a sensory word. Then it's only win, it's only victory, it's only yes. You got a sly side. You have a number 2 in there, right? You have a translate for the win. I could not call myself to learn what Master Bruce taught then. Jit brought out the concern of where the mommy and the daddy, the grandpa and grandma were. The Indian and the Pakistani, they always seem to never get on. And Jeet was a country, it was a concern that the word will translate to when. So then you have put yourself out of the second word also. So then there are no sensories. And then it's not. Then there are no paranoid parts. The cells have removed, deleted all the negativity. Then you are, no, there are no paranoid parts, but maybe they might turn out to it. You must have some kind of paranoid part of your sense. One will have no cash. Maybe that's one then. And the thought from the third eye. I see what I do every minute, every second. When the sensory goes to anyone else, that's where you take yourself out. But then you would have to concentrate on everyone else. We want to have that selfless, but then it might give the outside that you care only of yourself, of myself, of no one else. It gives that kind of look that you only care about you don't care about anyone. It gives that kind of look that you care about everyone, you don't care about you. And then we have that word, the wanter. Joke, the wanter, ha ha ha. They always talk balance, balance, balance. And that generates the ha ha ha. I would consider the motive to ha ha ha. Take care, bro, and you'll see myself soon.